I might make y'all mad. I might make y'all happy. I might make y'all laugh. I ain't never gonna make you sad though, unless it's like an emotional song or something. But you know, this is what it's all about, dog. So come holler at your boy. We got seats open, baby. We got seats open. I'm out of here. What up, Couch Gang, Hip Hop, Crimeys, and Crimettes? Welcome back to the couch. It's your man Bito back with another reaction. So if you know, you know. If you don't, hit the button below. I'm spinning the block again, dog. This is another reaction towards the Fridayy Meek Mill song, "Proud of Me." Now, if you see my initial reaction, you know, it was a mixed bag of things. I feel like I didn't give the song as much cover as I needed it, as much of a reaction, because that was my raw reaction. You know, and I think that's the true definition of like a reaction video, where like you can't even really think straight through it. You know, shit be hitting you like a ton of bricks, stuff be getting real personal. So I feel like I didn't address the music video or just the subject as good as I thought I should have, because I think it just hit too close to home, to be honest with you. It hit too close to home. You know what I'm saying? I think I was hyped up. I was drinking a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So when I got hit with that, I was like, oh shit, like I didn't see that one coming. So I didn't know how to handle that, especially for the first time. Like maybe it's the second time like a song has gotten me like emotional, but it's good that a song, well, it's good to know that a song can do that, but also shows how good a song is when a song can do that to you too. You know what I'm saying? Now, I've always said on this channel as I started it, like music is about the way it makes you feel. Like it's about what you think about, is how you connect and how the music resonates with you. And like, you know, once again, I don't know who Fridayy is, and I just got on a Fridayy now, but we gonna be a fan after that, man, because all it takes is really just one song, and then going into that is kind of like with Meek Mill too. Like I didn't think I was going to really bang with a Meek Mill song like that. Like I said, I thought he was a house party dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm quoting his song and like rolling on his wrist and all that. So I wasn't going into it thinking it was going to be so deep and sentimental like that. But there was so much on it. So we spinning the block again, dog. And also my fault. Don't forget to like the video. But I also want to redo it a little bit because I didn't like the sound on that. Because if y'all know, I've switched over to like a new system. But when I was recording this shit, the shit just stopped. It just stopped recording, so I just had my phone audio and that's it. So I also wanted to just kind of redo it for that, but I also just wanted to just touch on stuff in the video and actually just really break it down in BITO'S way. You know what I'm saying? Because BITO usually does break things down a little bit, but that one I think I was too caught up into it because it was just it was too real. You know what I'm saying? It was too real. Like, you know, we've all, you know, lost parents, lost somebody important to us, lost a father. Like, you know, some of us have our fathers, but they're not alive. So it was like a lot of different things. But for me personally, it definitely just hit super hard, and you know I still struggle with that loss of my pops every day. You know what I'm saying? Now, with all that being said, I think I'm just gonna get into the video now too, so we can just, you know, talk together, you know, on the couch as a family. You know, but anyway, here we go, man. We hopping right into Fridayy Meek Mill, "Proud of Me."
I know you proud of me. Look at all the shit I prevailed. The youngest of your seeds. Making sure the family eat well. I give them what they need. How far we always be well. I told Buddy change ways. I pray he don't see jail. They live another day. I pray I don't see hell. Ain't no telling what I do for my family. Just know I mean well. No, you ain't next to me. No, you ain't next to me. But I'm hoping you can see. I'm praying you can see.
And it's crazy because when he's saying all this, like, I know you ain't next to me and I'm hoping that you can see, like, we all look up to the sky hoping that, like, you can see, like, our pops or whoever our loved one is can see what we doing, that they proud of us. And, like, you know, on my couch, you know what I'm saying, which makes this couch so special is, like, you know, I don't know if y'all can see it, but I got, like, my pops right there, you know what I'm saying? I got my pops picture up here. I got my pops hats right here with his initials and shit like that. So, like, that's why when I'm hearing this shit, like, it really hit like, it hit different. I couldn't express that in the last one, just mainly because it all was hitting like a ton of bricks, and like sometimes you just can't get things out. And like once again, I was on the verge of crying on that motherfucker, and I wasn't about to, you know, saying cry on the camera like that. Now I'm not afraid to cry, but I'm also just not gonna cry on the camera. Like I don't think it was necessary for me to do all of that. I think I had to just take a second. That's why I think I put in the thumbnail, like, you're gonna have to give me a second. So here's a second, you know what I'm saying? You gotta give me a couple of days. But we right back in it though.
Our curses turn $1 million dreams. $1 million on me, but girl, that ain't what it seems. Having nightmares. I'm having nightmares on my brother clutching on me. Can't see the snakes up in their grab.
It's crazy, even talking about having nightmares and all those dreams and stuff like that. Like, you know, you really do be having these things go on when you lose somebody special to you, especially if it's like a traumatic experience or anything like that. Like I can just recall when I lost my pops, I couldn't sleep for days, dog. And then when I did, I was having so many nightmares and so many dreams and shit like that that just weren't really good. So once again, the song hits me on a personal level, man.
You can't trust these niggas, ain't your friends, what you told me. Young man, just stay about the streets and kick it lonely. You can do whatever you wanna dream of, what you told me. I ain't understand your words back then, but that's the old me. Now look at me now. I'm walking on the stage, they waiting for me like 23 now. Too many voices in my head, just know I'm hearing you loud. I'm walking around, smile on my face, just know I'm hurting inside. Oh yeah, I'm hurting.
Listen, man, I'm feeling it again, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Walk around with a smile on your face, but you hurting inside. Like, bro, that be me every day, dog. Like, you know, it's been better over time. But I feel every line in this song because I was real close with my pops, you know what I'm saying? Like, I miss my dad every day, you know what I'm saying? So just hearing this, I'm just like, dog, like that shit, that's just my mindset mentality every day.
So I buy diamonds on diamonds on diamonds galore. Chain after chain after chain, what's the word? But it seems to be the only thing.
And that shit don't make you feel better at all, dog. Like, all that materialistic shit don't mean anything, B. Like, you know, shit, anything I was doing, I'm always like, shit, I just want my dad back. Like, dude, I still want my dad back. But in the heat of it, dog, I'm just like, I want my pops back, bro. Like, none of this shit really matters, bro. Like, it gets in a deep, dark hole, dog. This song's so real, bro. I'm glad I'm spinning the block again so I can actually kind of talk about it because I wasn't gonna be able to do this in the last one, dog. Y'all can go peep that one as well too. Sound quality's a little off, but you get the real raw reaction out of that one. But now we talking about it.
I lost my soul and I lost my daddy. I know you're proud of me. Look at all this.
I didn't even peep that the buildings and shit like that was breaking down either too. But yo, that, like, once again, everything he's spitting in this right now, I felt that shit. Like, shit, I remember saying I was broken when I lost my dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something like that really broke me. So, you know what I'm saying? When it's like I feel like I lost my soul when I lost my dad, yo, that shit that's the line that made me go. You know what I'm saying? That's the one right there because I still feel that way to this day. But you know what I'm saying? I still remain positive. I keep a strong head on my shoulders, and I always look back being like, I know that's not what he would want me to do. You know what I'm saying? And I try to keep that mentality. But boy, that shit be hard as a motherfucker, bro. So it's like, once again, Fridayy, dog. Fridayy, you did it, man. Fridayy up, you got a sub. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get me in a deep dive of your music because you singing with the pain in your voice and shit too. And I fucks with that.
The young see your seeds, but you show the family eat well. I give them what they need. How about we always be well? I told Buddy change ways. I pray you don't see jail to live another day. I pray I don't see hell. Ain't no telling what I do for my family. Just know I leave well. No, you ain't next to me. No, you ain't next to me. But I'm hoping you can see. I'm praying you can see.
I'm gonna stop right there because this is when I started feeling the goosebumps, and you know when you get those hot sweats and your throat gets tight and all that, because it's like you really feel that shit. And like even right now, doing it again, like I think this is one of those songs that like it's hard to listen to, dog. Like even since I lost my pops, like there's certain songs that I can't listen to anymore that I loved, but every time I listen to them, like they just bring that emotion out of me. You feel me? And then on top of that, it's like there's a few songs like I wish both versions, like the regular and the remix by R. Kelly. I think R. Kelly is more relatable to me, even though I think they both about his grandma. But once again, it's all about somebody important that you lost and shit like that. Like those are one of those songs. Like I got a whole playlist that's like dedicated to my pops and shit. But yeah, this shit hard. Meek's verse right here, like this is when I started getting the goosebumps because like, whew.
$1 million dreams. Ride past the block when my dad got left on the scene. Look at your little boy now. We done turned to kings. Shit turned me a grown man for I was 17. Had to go and play my own hand. I did this for Nashima and the whole fan. I got everything, but I just really want to hold hands with my old man on wedding day while we slow dance, but ain't no love.
Bro, Meek's, this is definitely one of Meek's verses, like for real, because like even once again, I'm relating it to myself because I didn't went through the things that they talking about, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people have. But you know, the stuff that he's saying is like when I lost my pops, I was in a relationship too. You know what I'm saying? So like those thoughts of like, damn, they ain't gonna be able to meet their granddad. Like my pops ain't gonna be at my wedding. Like all those thoughts be so real when you lose a parent, and they hurt hard as fuck. Like it's crazy, bro. Like yo. Meek Mill, dog, and I ain't even a fan of Meek like that, but his verse, and that's why I'm spinning the block again. Like this song, I'm gonna listen to it again one day. This is just the second time listening to it, but like it's a hard song to really listen to. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're not over the traumas of losing your pops and shit like that. But it takes strong individuals like this to make songs dedicated to their pops. And you know, and I like this too because most of the time when you hear songs about dads, like sometimes you really get the shit songs about their dad, like people shitting on their dad or whatever. And like the only song that I could recall off the top of my head is Royce the 5'9" song, My Hero or something like that, which was like another dedication song to his father. And I think we need more of those type of songs because once again, as I said in my last reactions, like fathers are mad important, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like father figures are important in both lives, like females and male lives. You know what I'm saying? So back to Meek's verse. My fault.
It's hot, ain't no chance, so I can't sleep. Signing here, Willows out the pioneer. Swear to God, I traded all these riches to get Robbie.
My fault, y'all. Yeah, man. Listen. So, you know, with him, he I don't know if he watched his pops die or just is going through the traumas, but like, you know what I'm saying, you really can't sleep. Like I watched my pops die, you know what I'm saying? So like when I went through that, it's like, yo, you really don't be sleeping. It goes back to what Fridayy said in the first, like you really be having just, you know, these nightmares, bro. Like these nightmares and these crazy dreams. Like you have these crazy thoughts. Like you have insomnia because you just thinking all night. You start drinking and drugging, whichever vice you choose. Like all this shit is so real, man.
Why we so dance, but ain't no love. Shot him in his heart, ain't no chance, so I can't sleep. Signing here, Willows out the pioneer. Swear to God, I traded all these riches to get Robbie back. Swear to God, I traded all these foreigns to get Terry back. I'm hanging out with my daddy, lost life. And I'm red. You had told me how to fight, and I ain't got shot. I thought about that shit every night. Then got a dot. I was hot, but I ain't stopped. I just bought your mama's spot and went it out. She was living PHA, now can't nobody kick us out. Scared to show it to your dad, cause I might try to dig it out. Like you know I did this shit for you.
Dog, I lived all this shit, B. I lived all that, bro. That's crazy.
I heard you say it, baby. Still be like I miss you too. I catch a nigga that did this to you again, sent to you. Screaming school, daddy did in front of the principal. She think I'm missing schools, when really I'm just missing you. My homie dad gon' pick us up. I want you to give me two. I was kinda mad I ain't had one that used to hit me too. Mixy blue, color in, I'm in the ghost. I think of you. Think of bro, I think of Snoop. I think about B and make me ooh. Shit, money rule the world, but you.
It's crazy hearing that verse again too, cause like I grew up with my pops. You know what I'm saying? Around, like, especially like, you know, picking me up from school, being at my basketball games. Like, he's rapping about stuff, and there's always perspectives of like people who lost their pops at different times in their lives. And like, there's no which one is worse, is it? You know what I'm saying? It's more like, damn, like, you know, you feel for the people that didn't get the chance to grow up with their pops because you grew up with yours, but then you're on the other end where it's like, yo, you grew up with somebody for 30 plus years, and then now they just no longer here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the losses overall is just tough as fuck. But like hearing that, you're like, you know, some people don't get that blessing, especially in like, you know, the community and culture. Like a lot of people don't get that blessing on both ends. So like hearing that perspective and then knowing my perspective with my pops, I'm like, yo, it like pops. It just goes back to like what I said too. Pops and dads are important as shit, man. Like, cause you always want that. You want, especially when you see the kids at school, you know what I'm saying? Or like, you know, for me now, like when I see people with their pops now, I be like, damn. I'm like, I wish I had that. When I see people having kids and they get their grandparents around, like losing my pops made me not want to have kids, you know what I'm saying? To keep it a buck, you know, it's made me be on that line of not wanting to have kids like that. So, yeah, my phone play it back, bro. It's just, once again, I did my original reaction. I let the whole thing play. I just couldn't talk about it like that. And, you know, I'm doing my best to talk about it now, but I think I'm better at talking about this right now than in my original reaction. This is my first and only, I think, spin the block reaction. We didn't even delete the other one, B.
I think it's Snoop, I think about B and make me ooh. Shit, money rule the. But you can't pay God with it. I'll spend it all just to get back mine. I know you're proud of me. Look at all the shit I prevailed. The youngest in your seeds. But you show the family eat well. I give them what they need. I thought we always be well. I told Brody change ways. I'm praying you don't see jail. They live another day. I'm praying I don't see hell. And I'm telling what I do for my family. Just know I mean well. No, you ain't next to me. No, you ain't next to me. But I'm hoping you can see. I'm praying you can see.
To the sky. Well, yeah, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Now, I tried my best to make this audio and make this sound a little better, but I think I figured out why I was messing up. So when I be pausing, I think I'll pause on the other end of my screen, which cut off some of the audio, so you're gonna get the cell phone audio again. My bad, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But at least it's a little bit better. You know, plus I want to just really react to this because I just think that this song needed a real reaction and a real discussion and some dialogue behind it versus how I did it the last time. So it might come out weird this time around, but at least like I got the reaction out that I wanted to get out too, because I didn't feel like I gave the song justice when I first reacted to it. I feel like I copped out a little bit, but once again, I was too emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get emotional, it's hard to think, B. You know what I'm saying? It's real hard to like process your thoughts and stuff like that. You kind of just like you blank out and you just go left with your thoughts. So I knew I was gonna spin the block on this shit even after I did the first one. I'm just mad that once again my audio might have messed up a little bit, but the video should be straight for the most part. Because you know, once again, I'm still new to this whole setup and shit right here. But hopefully y'all enjoy this reaction, man. Let me know in the comments below how y'all feel about this Meek verse. This is definitely one of Meek's best verses of like his whole career for me as far as listening to his music. I've listened to Meek, but none of his verses really impacted or hit me like this. And maybe it's because I had gone through a real life situation that had made me feel this as much as I did. But you know, once again, that's why I think music is, you know, also so important, and it really does bring us together. So with all that being said, man, don't forget to like the video, subscribe. I will be back with some more. I'm out of here. Peace. Damn.